I just received a 30,000 point retention offer for my American Express Gold Card, which I'll be able to redeem for over $1,000 in free travel and other benefits. So today let's walk through the entire process to show you how you can do the exact same thing with your American Express Gold Card, or really any other premium credit card for that matter. All right, let's jump right into it. What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So, as some of you know, I have been a customer with American Express for a few years now, and up until recently, when I opened my Capital One Venture X card, my American Express Gold Card was by far the product that I used most often. But with me using this card less and my $250 annual fee having just been posted, I decided it was time to give American Express a call and let them know that I was considering canceling this product to see if they would offer me a retention bonus. Now, if you can all keep a secret, if I'm being completely honest with you, I was never actually intending to cancel my Gold Card, because despite the fact that I now use my Venture X for a lot of purchases, my Gold Card still gives me the best point value on dining and some other categories, and at $250 per year, it easily pays for itself with the credits that I'm able to use. But with the Platinum Card now costing almost $700 per year and some other premium products from other companies costing a lot of money as well, I can totally understand why someone would seriously be considering canceling a card like that, and unless you're using the credits that the Gold Card offers you, I can understand why you might not want to pay $250 per year either. So I'll be honest with you, getting a retention offer on the Amex Gold is probably a lot less likely than something like the Amex Platinum, because it costs almost 3 times as much per year. But that doesn't mean that this is impossible, and as always, it doesn't hurt to ask, especially if you are actually considering canceling your Gold Card. So just for some context before I show you exactly how to do this, I personally have been a member with American Express since 2020, so only a few short years, and I usually spend between $10,000 to $15,000 per year on my American Express Gold Card, although that has gone down significantly this past year. But even with my relatively short membership and decrease in spending, American Express still offered me 30,000 membership rewards points if I spend $3,000 in the next 3 months, and I already have hotels picked out through the Marriott Bonvoy system that will allow me to redeem those points for 4 cents per point, meaning that retention offer is worth about $1,200 to me, which will easily cover the annual fee for nearly 5 more years. But I've heard of people getting even crazier offers than the one that I was given, so let's walk through exactly how this process works. The first option and strategy that I went with personally was simply calling the number on the back of my card. Personally, I think that you have a much better chance of getting a retention offer on any credit card if you talk to a real human live on the phone, explain your situation, and see what they can do for you. I've requested retention offers from Citi, Chase, and now American Express, and have used every possible combination of different strategy, and I can say personally that I have always had a better success rate if I talk to a real person on the phone. So all you have to do is give them a call and just say that you are concerned about the value that you're getting out of the card and that you are considering canceling now that your annual fee has been posted. The key phrase there is that you are considering canceling, and you don't need to make up some elaborate story of why you're switching to this product or that product. Just be honest and say that you don't feel like you're getting enough value out of the card, and tell them that. And keep in mind that American Express, and any other credit card provider for that matter, has already paid a good amount of money in advertising to acquire you as a customer. So in most cases, it is less expensive for them to give you a retention offer that you may or may not qualify for than to spend on marketing to acquire a new customer who might just do the exact same thing in a few years. So in my case, the agent heckled with me a little bit and explained the different benefits and credits that I already get with my Gold Card currently, and they asked me if I was currently using those benefits, and for most of them, the answer was yes, and I answered honestly. But regardless of how you answer the questions that they might ask you, just keep coming back to that phrase that you don't feel like you're getting enough value and you're considering canceling. Those are the 2 key words. If you keep coming back to those lines and you were kind and professional and polite with the individual on the phone, then there is a very high chance that they will give you some kind of retention offer. Now, in my case, I do have that spending requirement of $3,000 in the next 3 months, which personally I don't think I will have any problem hitting because I just bought a house and life is really expensive. But I have talked to individuals who received retention offers both for the Gold Card and the Platinum Card where there was no spending requirement, and they were literally just given membership rewards points, which sounds pretty awesome to me. The other thing you want to keep in mind is that even if you do jump through all of those hoops and they give you an offer, you don't necessarily have to take that initial offer. In the case of the gold card, I found it very hard to believe that they would give me anything better than what they offered me, so I just went ahead and took that. But if you have something like the American Express Platinum card, remember that you are an active source of revenue for American Express, not only because you pay them almost $700 per year, but every time you swipe that card, they get a fee from the merchant as well. And because of that, you have solid ground to stand on. So if you're not happy with the first offer that they give you, don't be afraid to go back and forth and maybe counter with them, because if you're able to judge that conversation and not push things too far, you could get an even better retention bonus. Think of this like you're on Shark Tank or Deal or No Deal. You want to get as good of a deal as possible without pushing things too far, but on a much smaller scale. Now, if you're horrified to talk to a real person on the phone, then with American Express and pretty much every other major credit card provider, you do have the option to simply message an agent through the app. So on the American Express app, you're simply going to open it up, log in, and from the home screen, you'll see this chat bubble in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And if you click that, from here you can either call them right from this menu by clicking the Call Us button, or you can select the Chat With Us option. From here, you'll just send a message saying the exact same thing that we just talked about, that you don't feel like you're getting enough value for the annual fee, and you're considering canceling. And they're likely going to haggle back and forth, just like my agent did with me on the phone. You'll answer a few questions, they'll remind you of the benefits that they're currently offering you, and hopefully when all is said and done, they will give you a compelling retention offer. So this process isn't that difficult, but there is one other trap that I do want to make you aware of, specifically for the gold card, and that would be what I call the upgrade trap. Thankfully, I was able to avoid the upgrade trap with the gold card this time, but what I mean by this is almost always when you request a retention offer for the American Express gold card or any of their other products that are lower down, they are going to offer you an upgrade reward if you upgrade to the gold card if you have one of the lower products, or if you have the gold card, they will give you an offer to upgrade to the platinum card. And usually they'll make you a very compelling offer of maybe 100,000 points or more in some cases. Now, depending on your spending and what you're able to justify, that might actually be a really smart move for you. But you want to make sure that you think through that very carefully before you get on the phone or before you send them a message within the app, because once you take the bait for that upgrade offer, it is going to be incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to walk that one back and just get a retention offer on your Amex Gold card. Again, it is all a numbers game for them, so you have to play their game on their terms. So if they can distract you with a flashy 6-figure sign-up bonus, but ultimately get you to spend 3 times as much per year on a more premium product, then who is really walking away as the winner when all is said and done? So be clear on what you want to get out of the conversation before ever picking up your phone. Stick to your argument that you aren't getting enough value and you're considering canceling, and of course be kind and polite, and more likely than not, you are going to get some kind of retention offer that'll help pay for the next several years of that annual fee. I know this all might sound a little bit ridiculous to those of you that aren't really into credit cards as much as I am, but these are the games that credit card nerds like myself play in order to fly first class for free. I'd love to know what retention offer you were able to get with your American Express Gold card or some other premium credit card product for that matter down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, be sure to check out some of my favorite financial tools, many of which will give you some free cash when you sign up, which we always love. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it so much. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.